Market Monday is here, maybe the most important video of the year. You guys are going to want to listen closely, but first, Adoree Jackson, 98 overall, 99 speed stock. This overall is a really good cornerback. Some changes were made to the comp pass this morning. Originally, Larry Zonka was your level 20 reward. They have changed that to 99 speed stock, Raheem Mostert. I still would have liked to see them maybe add an AKA X Factor, because all running backs that don't have that are just simply a level below those that do have it. Another change, not change, but just the new part of the comp pass. They did add a 96 BND Sugar Rush Hero Fantasy Pack to level 11. Again, maybe would have liked to see you be able to use that in a set, but I'm pretty sure you can. Now getting into the content schedule, you're going to see a lot of stuff on the schedule, but there's not too much real out of the ordinary that's going on. You could see the golden ticket drawings, but those really aren't that special, if I'm being honest. Yes, golden tickets, I guess you could say, are confirmed, but all it's going to be is you go into a solo, you get a pack, and you're not going to pull the golden ticket. Other than that, Sugar Rush Part 2, and then they have the eggs hatching, of course, on Sunday. There was also a situation this past Friday, I do believe, that I want to talk about a little bit, and that is the trade block. It is still currently unavailable. You cannot post any card to the trade block or accept any trades, do anything of that sort. The reason being, the speculation is a lot of people have been going on farm accounts and sort of farming the 10 or 11 free eggs you do get from just playing one or the 11 solos. And well, these eggs do have a lot of value because they quick sell at minimum for 15,000 training, that being 40,000 coins. So you're able to farm those, and people were selling, or not selling, but the people were trading cards back onto their main. I don't really know why EA all of a sudden right now decided to gate the trade block, because there have been instances throughout this entire year. Team of the Year, for example, was a big one. I know the Zero Chill Field Pass was another way where you can farm from solos and get some, coins if you wanted to go about that grind. But yeah, EA gated it. If I had to guess when they ungate it, they'll probably talk about it on Good Morning Madden tomorrow morning, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they keep it gated until after Easter. In the last little bit of MUT news, I want to talk about price locking is back, especially on LTDs. Marshawn Lattimore seems to be your first victim. I also think there was a Harrison Smith and Ronnie Harrison, but you could see the recent sales, all 150 coins, and as a result, Marshawn Lattimore, even though there are cards up for 550 and 600k according to MUTGG, they are not showing up on the actual auction house. They are in essence shadow banned. That is how the MUT system works. It's why a lot of people get banned falsely, is because the whole auction house bot system ban to try to stop the coin selling really doesn't work that well, and there's many ways to exploit it. But this also does lead into a little bit of a different conversation, and that does have to do with LTDs. Easter Sunday is coming up, and if you know the Christmas market crash, the Easter market crash, LTDs are one of the most popular ways, in my opinion, to make coins going into Easter Sunday or a major market crash. Usually LTDs are going to rise a lot in price. I'm just showing you old LTDs, but going forward this week, the weekly wildcard LTD, the two Sugar Rush LTDs we're probably going to get on Thursday, and the UL LTDs on Saturday, they're going to be looking to be really good buys going into Easter Sunday. Just something to keep your eye out on. Alright, but finally getting into the training, the Easter egg reroll conversation. Seems like we have this now in every video because there's nothing really else to talk about. Let's be honest, there isn't. This video is mainly just, I sound like a broken record. I'm just repeating stuff I've been repeating the last week and a half or so. I guess before we get into the trading market and all that sort of thing, this does have to do with the trading markets kind of. Weekly wildcard 96 is once again very good on the market, not even just as trading investments, just buying them on Tuesday and Wednesday for like under 205, you would even say 210k. They have consistently risen to 270, and I sold all of mine this past weekend for 295k. So really good profit there. If you're gonna buy training going into these next few days, weekly wildcard 96s are going to be your best friend, because even if we don't get the egg reroll, they are still most likely going to rise significantly in price. But yes, let's talk about the egg reroll. I also would say Sugar Rush players going into part 2. Those are players you can buy for under, again, like 205, 200k that are really safe trading investments, but also, future set investments for Easter part 2. But speaking of egg rerolls, do I still think we are gonna get them? Yes, I still believe we are gonna get egg rerolls. I don't really, the one thing we always, like, I speculated last week that we were potentially going to get them on this Monday. That was more so, I thought we were going to get content on Monday. I thought we were going to get some sort of Easter content on Monday. There wasn't really a scenario or a situation where the egg rerolls are just going to drop out of the blue. They were always going to drop when they were tied to something. And even though we knew Sugar Rush Part 2 was going to be this Thursday and not this Monday, there was a lingering hope that, yeah, AKA content now is not a thing anymore. So there was a Monday window where, again, like today, really no content except for the comp pass. So I'm like, hey, maybe they drop the egg reroll today alongside some smaller Sugar Rush content. But the whole, if you want me to try to persuade you to hold your training or buy your training or do any of that sort, the one thing I'm going to say that I'm going to hopefully resonates with you guys is that even though we don't have the egg reroll right now, the potential date, the final destination is Thursday. Thursday is when we are to potentially get or not get the egg reroll. But even though that is Thursday, we're going to know about the egg reroll earlier than that. It's probably going to be Wednesday morning on Good Morning Madden. TJ's probably going to mention something. He's got to mention it. It's the biggest talking point in the community right now. He's going to mention it Wednesday morning. So from the time you guys are watching this actual video, you've got, what, a day and a half? You can wait a day and a half when it comes to, don't do the sugar. I mean, there's really no point in doing the Sugar Rush sets because the cost of doing the set is going to be the same from right now than it is this Thursday. The only thing that changes is if there is an Easter reroll, that set is going to be way overpriced. You're going to be paying double the price of a reroll. So you might as well wait to do the Easter Sugar Rush sets. Don't touch those. And when it comes to training, by the way, pay attention to the prices I'm paying on the screen. I'm paying a little bit more than normal. I don't know. I suddenly have decided to do that. Just hold your training. All right. There's been times this year where I have mentioned to trust me. I think this is one of those times, right? I'm not trying to see the community get screwed over. This really isn't my job. Should be EA's job. But when it comes to training, and if you haven't seen the rerolls today and you're like, I'm just going to spend it on TVPs, I'm going to liquidate now, just hold on to your training. All right. That's all I'm going to say. Again, prices I'm paying right now, like 205 and under for 96s. I would say 300K for 97s at the current moment. You'll also notice I don't really have any auctions up. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. If you made it to this part of this video, congrats. Content-wise, probably won't be a video tomorrow. I don't think we're gonna have a podcast. Next video will most likely be Wednesday afternoon when they reveal the Sugar Rush Part 2 content and hopefully the egg reroll. But I guess that's all I got for you guys for now. Comment if you have any questions, like if you've enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and until next time, peace.